Close your eyes for a moment and simply listen. Imagine the world gently falling away as you turn inward. Life, with its silent wisdom, flows like a river, continuous, ever-changing, never returning. Each moment is a new current, carrying fallen leaves, withered flowers, and grains of golden sand that we once believed would last forever. Sometimes we stand on the riverbank, wishing to hold on to the familiar image of the river, but the water has flowed away, taking with it all that we love and cherish. The Buddha teaches that impermanence is the fundamental law of all things. Nothing lasts forever, neither wealth nor sorrow, nor even the self to which we cling tightly. Realizing this is not a reason for despair. Instead, it is an invitation to let go, to allow life to flow as it must, and to find peace in the natural order of all things. Imagine a rose under the morning sunlight, radiant, proud, and fragrant. By the afternoon, the petals begin to wilt and the colors fade. The child who once ran and laughed in the garden has now become a father, with hair touched by the silver of old age. Time waits for no one, and this harsh truth can frighten many. However, deep inside, it is impermanence that opens the door to liberation. When we clearly see that there is nothing to cling to and no one to hold on to, we begin to approach the profound concept of non-self. The concept of the self, the ego that we protect and cherish, is actually just an illusion. In the discourse on the marks of non-self, the Buddha asked, "Does the so-called I or mine truly exist? Is this body really me? Are feelings, thoughts, and perceptions truly mine? Imagine the flame of a candle. Does it exist independently? No, it depends on wax, wick, and oxygen. When conditions change, the flame disappears. The self is the same, a transient combination of physical and mental factors. As Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh wrote, "I am a cloud drifting across the sky. Each gentle breath dissolves into emptiness. No need to seek, no need to hold on. Non-self is the shore of true freedom." But if there is no self, why do we still feel happy when praised and hurt when betrayed? Buddhism does not deny emotions. It simply reminds us not to identify with them. Instead of saying, "I am sad," try saying, "There is sadness arising." This small change creates a space allowing you to see emotions like passing clouds, appearing, drifting away, and then disappearing. Never the sky itself. Clinging to the concept of the self as the source of suffering. All pain arises from craving and attachment. When we believe that the self is real, we constantly try to protect it, indulge it, and demand that the world revolve around it. A young person tortures themselves over career failure, thinking, "I am worthless." A mother suffers when her children do not obey, seeing it as a betrayal of herself. Even joy can be a cause of suffering if we fear losing it. As the poet Tagore wrote, "The fear of death arises from the belief that we are alive, as if death means losing everything." Letting go of the ego does not mean becoming indifferent or cold. On the contrary, it is a deeper way of living. When we are no longer the center of our own universe, compassion arises easily. We realize that others are also lost in the pain of their imagined ego. As Zen master Shunryu Suzuki said, "You are not the leaf that falls, you are the wind that blows it." Imagine you are watching a play. If you fully immerse yourself in the role, you will laugh and cry with the characters. But if you remember that you are the audience, you can enjoy the performance without getting caught up in it. Life is the same. When we see everything as a flow without self, we will judge less and suffer less. How do we live with a non-attached mind? Do not let the mind cling tightly to anything. This is not only a profound philosophy, but also practical advice. When angry, do not think, "They have offended me," but ask, "Where does this feeling come from? How long will it last?" When feeling inadequate, shift from, "I am not good enough," to, "This is just a passing thought." When loving, love without clinging, like a lake holding the moon's reflection. Let's take the example of Anna, a young woman tormented by comparing herself to her colleagues. She feels unworthy, always inferior to others. But by observing her emotions without identifying with them, she realizes insecurity is just a habit from the past. It is not my true self. Gradually, the pressure to become someone fades away, and she finds peace in the present moment. Impermanence and non-self are not theories to debate, but arts of living. When we accept that everything comes and goes, there is no longer fear of loss. When we stop placing ourselves at the center, we open our hearts to embrace the vastness of the universe. Try experiencing a day without saying I, without worrying about titles or status. You may find the birdsong clearer, the morning coffee aroma richer, and the smile of a stranger strangely warm. This is the taste of liberation, not in the next life, but right in this breath. So what is non-self? It is the perception of the self as a river without fixed banks. It is breaking the illusion of a fixed, separate ego. According to Buddhist teachings, we are nothing more than a temporary combination of the five aggregates: form, sensation, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. All are impermanent, constantly changing, so nothing can be a lasting self. Imagine a wave on the ocean. It has its own shape and energy, but it is only a brief expression of water and wind. A wave cannot be separated from the sea, just as the self cannot be separated from the universe. As Thich Nhat Hanh wrote, "You are the entire ocean in a drop of water. Separated from the sea, the drop will dry up." Understanding impermanence, non-self, and the nature of suffering is the core of Buddhist wisdom. Suffering is not caused by impermanence, but by our resistance to it. When we realize that everything, even pain, is impermanent, we learn to live freely, like a bird soaring in the sky, not seeking a place to land. Non-self is not nihilism. It is absolute freedom. With non-self, we succeed without arrogance, knowing that achievements are the result of countless causes and conditions. We face failure without self-destruction, understanding that failure is just a moment in the river of life. We love without possession, like the bright moon that does not cling to its reflection on the lake. Living selflessly means living simply, loving without attachment, and recognizing change as the natural law of all things. When we let go of the illusion of I and mine, suffering will lessen. True happiness does not come from satisfying the ego, but from the peace that comes when we learn to let go. Ultimately, you are not a lonely drop of water in the ocean. You are the entire ocean reflected in a single drop of water. By letting go of the illusion of a separate self, you return to the vastness of life, free, full of compassion, and complete. May you sow the seeds of love every day, and may the field of your life bloom in radiant beauty.